So the mailbox was compromised. It's like at least third or fourth time this year. So I went to the post office and stood in line. I had my address typed out, written out nicely so the lady could see it if she misunderstood what I said. I got up there and she said, "Oh, mailman's out right now. He's repairing it. So you need to get your mail in the box." So I did, and there was mail there. Kind of important stuff. So. What am I doing now? Making chili. You can see 1 pound of hamburger meat in a plastic sleeve. You've got a good couple tablespoons of fat. But it won't matter too much, and you can remove it if you want to. But this is a mirepoix, carrot, celery, and onion. You don't have to put this in there at all. But I find it's a nice way to sneak vegetables into a dish for a kid. If they don't want to eat their carrots or whatever, you just hide it in this way. And it's a way to get it in there. I know it's in there and I don't care. I make my tomato sauces with a mirepoix. My suga, my pasta sauce and all, I make with the mirepoix as well. This will cook up in a few minutes. They'll soften. Because there's very, very, very tiny parts, they'll soften, cook. And then I'll add the rest of the ingredients. This is what goes in next. Black beans, you can use any kind of beans you want, and dark red kidney beans. I'm going to drain those in a colander before adding them into the pot. Now this, you can add tomato sauce, V8 juice, which is a great thing to add because it already has like vegetables in it. So you don't have to do the mirepoix if you don't want to bother. You just get V8 juice. There's a little extra tomato paste if I need it. If I only need a little, I'll put the rest in a little bag and put it in the freezer so that you can use a little bit at a time in the future. Okay. It's been cooking for about 4 or 5 minutes. So I'm pretty sure the minuscule bits of vegetables are cooked through. Doesn't really matter because you can eat them raw. But if you don't want to know they're there, they're cooked through. Okay, now I'll go with the beans. Usually in the can they have like some kind of they've been in a can for a while, so they've got some kind of thick, gooey sauce juice in there. I'll stir this together. Alright. Now, and I always check when I buy them, and also if I've had them and forgot they were on the shelf, I always check on here is a date. This is best if used by September of 2026. So I know it's okay. This is petite diced tomatoes in tomato juice. That's what this is. And yeah, I got it at Walmart. There's some grocery stores, and then there's Walmart. If I go to Walmart for something other like toilet paper, paper towels, cleaning products. If I only go to a store for cleaning products, I go to like the dollar stores. But if I have groceries and everything more than that to get, I go to Walmart. Because they have groceries also. That looks pretty good. You can just take that and eat it that way. But I'm going to put some tomato paste in there. How much? I'm not sure. Let's find out. Because with tomato paste, I am going to add some liquid like water. I'm only going to use half this little can. The other half I'm going to put in a plastic bag in the freezer. I'll probably mark on the bag when I put it in the freezer and approximately how much is there, like 2 tablespoons. Okay, now I'm going to stir this in. Nice and thick. Thin it down just a little bit. Now this is one kind of chili. Most people think of chili as like a watery thing with a lot of beans, not so many tomatoes. Well, this looks pretty good. Oh. This is a lot. Since there's only me, I'm going to end up, after making it, splitting it in half, putting it in a freezer container, and putting it in the freezer with the date marked on it. Because I alternate foods. If I make soup, which I'm having tonight, I alternate it with something else the next day. So if I have 2 or 3 servings of this in the fridge, you know, they don't keep forever in the fridge, but in the freezer you can keep them for, I don't know, a month or 2, whatever. I'll be making chicken chili again pretty soon. So, that looks pretty good. That can be eaten over pasta. What do we call it? Chili mac? Where you eat over macaroni noodles. Americans call them noodles. And the hoity-toity yuppies and foreigners, which means non-Americans, call it pasta. I grew up in the Midwest. Every egg-based flour product thing like that is called a noodle. Unless it's real thick, then it's a dumpling. That looks good, but it's missing something. It is missing one main ingredient that makes it chili. This is chili powder. I don't put too much of that in there. But this, I do put a lot in. This is, any Mexican food has cumin. C-U-M-I-N. Cumin. I got about, I don't know, maybe a tablespoon of it in this large vat. Cumin is usually the taste of chili or Mexican food. Tex-Mex. Let's see what this tastes like. I'm going to let it simmer for a while and then let it cool down before I put it away. But tastes like it's going to be a good one. It's like a lot of things. It tastes better after it sits, after it cooks or stews or whatever. The next day, reheat it up. It's going to be really, really good. Happy chili day, hey? There's the kitty. He's hanging out in here because I've been in here. But I'm going to go to bed and he'll come down, sit on the end of the bed. He likes to sleep like where my feet are in that area. And over here, I washed all the dishes. And they'll be dry in the morning. I can put them away. In the refrigerator, I have a little container of pancakes, a little container of bacon, mashed potatoes. There's the kitty cat food. And I made some breaded chicken nugget type things, 2 days worth. Chocolate pie, 2 pieces left. Broccoli salad, green beans, and I dated them. No, I didn't go out with them. I put the date on there that I made it. Chili, 3 things of chili, and I have 2 big servings in the freezer. So I am set for the next few days. You can go night-night with Mama? Yeah? Okay. This was filmed on Monday night. For some reason this phone camera is not wanting to charge the battery up. I am looking for another camera. I had ordered one, but it never came. Or it came and it was missing a lot of things and it shouldn't have been. So I sent it back. So I don't know. That. And over here's like Venetian blinds that go in that window. One of the strings broke on it, and I called to see how much it cost to repair. Over $100 to begin with, and I thought, F that. Most of the strings are still intact. And I bought some nylon string, and I'm going to try to repair it myself, maybe tomorrow, so that I can begin the next day, the new year, all in good standing. Try to start the new year off right. I'm kind of superstitious that way. I'm also kind of superstitious that if you're alone on New Year's Eve, you're going to be alone all year. Or whatever happens going into the new year is going to be a harbinger of what's to come. Sometimes I use words and I'm not sure they're right or not. But what the hell? Our leaders of this country use words they have no clue what that means. Oh gosh. I had a dream. I took a nap this afternoon. I had a dream of I was at my grandma's house, and my house was around the corner down the street a little bit. I was at my grandma's house, and some lady came in. She was like a caregiver, nurse, or somebody, nanny or something. And she came in to my grandma's house with this little cart. And not only did she steal a folding chair, but she also took the cat. And I saw her go out the door, and it's like, wait a minute, hold on there, hey, hey, and I'm yelling, hey, hey, and I woke up and I was like, oh my God, so stressful. I know, first world problems, and I'm glad that that is a first world problem. I don't want anything less. Strive for the best, first world problem. Well, that was my day today. Tomorrow I'm going to try to fix the blind and maybe play with Spencer more or something. He's a really good kid. He's been a real good kid. And I've saved a bunch of cardboard and toilet paper and paper towel rolls. Maybe we'll make something. We'll play with them, color them, paint them, glue them together, whatever. It'd be something to do. And something fun. Wednesday will be the beginning of 2025. And I will have a joke for you. The other day I thought of the perfect joke, and now I can't remember it. But I have a whole day to think about it. Upward and onward.